morning, guys. I am in the car and it is 6:41 in the morning on a Thursday. I think today is September 14th, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, I am driving back home. I just got back from my global entry interview and it was at 6 a.m. and pretty much I was up at 4:30 this morning to get ready because they said it was going to take about 40 minutes to get there from our house. And so yeah, I'm heading back home now. The interview was pretty quick, actually. It only took like 10 minutes. It was super fast. The guy just asked me a question, a few questions, actually, super easy, nothing too interrogating. Let me see if I can remember. He asked me about my travels, so I guess I made a mistake too, because he's like, you traveled to North Korea? And I'm like, no. And then he's like, oh, you picked the wrong Korea. I was like, oops, sorry. So he corrected that. Then he asked me about my vehicle, because I'm also registering the car just in case we need to drive down to Mexico. Then he explained,
at the next lights, turn right.
Okay. So he explained the process, basically going through the entry lanes. Everybody in the car has to have like a global entry as well. So if they don't, they have to step out of the car.
Turn right onto Campo Road.
I don't see Campo Road. Oh, okay. It's in 1.1 miles. Sorry, I'm not familiar with this like road, so I have to look at. 1 second. Okay, that was a shortcut.
At the lights, use the right lane to turn onto Campo Road.
Okay, I know where I'm at now. 1 sec. Okay, sorry. Where was I at? So he asked me about the car, or he told me like what to do if we're going through the entry lane, and then he just like verified some of my information, and that was it. Literally, I mean, he took my photo, and that was literally it. 10 minutes, which is crazy. Well, I guess it's fine because they did already do my background check. They already have all my paperwork. They did all of that. And I think interviewing is just kind of confirming who you are. So I got lucky to get this appointment this month. I know some folks are waiting like 6 to even like 8 months to get an interview. So I guess I shouldn't complain about it. And if I didn't do this interview this month, then what I can do is if I travel internationally and on my way back, like re-entry back to the United States, then I can go to one of those global entry offices and do my interview there. But my travel to, like, my international travel is not happening until January, which I don't think I shared with you all yet, but I think it was last week. Yeah, it was last week. I booked a flight to go to Italy for January, and funny enough is that this is supposed to be a trip to Hawaii, but with all things happening there right now, me and my friends, two of my friends actually, decided to change our trip. And also because the tickets are cheaper, it was like less than $600 to book a flight from actually San Diego to Rome. I mean, it was such a good deal. I couldn't say no. Plus, I've been talking about going to Italy for a while now. I have a friend who lives there. We met in San Francisco. He lives in Florence, but he's from Rome, or he grew up in Rome. And so I might say hi to him when I'm there. We'll see. It's going to be a girls' trip. One of my good friend and I share the same birthday, even the year. So she's like my twin. I call her my twin from another mother. And then my other friend, so there's 3 of us, and we're doing a girls trip, and we're celebrating our birthdays, and it's a monumental time, so I think it's gonna be fun. I've never booked a girls trip before, so I think it's gonna be interesting because we're all kind of different personalities, and I feel like we all have like our different personalities during vacation. So we'll see. We're planning it in the next like month or so. Hello, it's Friday and we are out and about. What did we do? And I totally spaced out and forgot to vlog. So I'm a little late in the game. We've kind of been out halfway and we're almost heading back home. But I had a successful interview this morning at 8:30 in the morning. Then we left the house. We picked up our friends because we had friends in town. We picked them up from their hotel and dropped them off at the airport. Then we were hungry, so we went to go get chicken sandwiches, and it's one of the best, or I should say it's the best chicken sandwich I've tried so far. And it's called, what is it called? Hot Chick. The Main Chick. Hot chicken. And they have a few, what do you call that? Locations. They have a few locations around San Diego, and we went to the one on like Claremont Mesa Boulevard area. And then we, of course, since we're here in Claremont Mesa, we never leave without our boba. And honestly, this is just the best boba in San Diego, I think, in my opinion. We tried the newest one. What was it called? There's a new boba place and it's like really popular. It has like a deer antler as their like logo, but there's a huge following on it on like Instagram because it looks really pretty. But we both tried it and it was okay. Like their milk tea, I would say if you like Assam black milk tea, they have a good Assam milk tea. But if you just want like a regular black like milk tea or like oolong milk tea, I'd say Wushiland still has one of the best one, and it's on the top. And yeah, we are just stopping by Marukai to get a few things at this Japanese market, and then we're heading home. Good morning. It is Saturday. I'm guessing September like 14 maybe. Oh, I just had a brain fart. It's like 6:44 a.m. I'm on my way to a yoga class on a Saturday morning. I signed up for class yesterday, kind of like last minute decision. because I haven't been going, or I didn't go this week because I was pretty busy, and my husband was busy too, so he needed a car because his friends were in town. I think I mentioned that. We had friends in town, and they were doing things. They went like golfing all day. They went to a tennis match. And yeah, so I just didn't have the chance to go in the morning. I also had like my global entry appointment one morning that was super early. So and then yesterday I had a job interview, guys, that went really well.
Turn right.
It was my third interview, and I'm super excited. I am just super excited about it. I have a few jobs that I've been interviewing for the last 2 weeks, and then I have one final interview next week, and I am super stoked. I cannot wait to update you guys once I get the offer. And again, this month we are manifesting. We're gonna get a job offer, and so we're just channeling those energies, and we're gonna keep doing it this whole month. I feel really good. I feel really good about it. Sorry, you can hear Siri in the background. Anyways, I'm heading to yoga. I'm gonna do a hot yoga class, and hopefully that helps set up the day for today. I don't have any plans. Brian doesn't have any plans either. So I think we're most likely gonna just hang out because our week was busy. So we just want to kind of chill today. We'll see what happens. Because sometimes I end up like, oh, let's chill. And then like in the middle of the day, I'm like craving for something. And so I'm like, let's go get some sun, you know? But yeah, I'm on my way to yoga. I'll see you in a bit. I just got here. I just parked, but I'm actually quite early. I'm 30 minutes early, so I'm just gonna hang out here until they open the door, because right now it's still closed. I see a couple of guys right now waiting. So I'm just gonna wait here in the car until that door opens up and maybe get the chance to talk with you guys. I feel like this vlog is going to be a lot of talking. And I was just thinking on my drive here that does anyone, or do you ever feel like when you're out and about, like you're constantly thinking of all these things you have to do, and you're like, oh, when I get home, I'm gonna do that. And then you get home and you forget what you're about to do. I had that happen to me yesterday, or just more recently. I mean, I'm usually good at like remembering things that I need to do, but like just now I was just thinking, because I have been going to this hot yoga class, one of the things I just remembered is to buy a towel, because right now I'm just bringing regular towel, but I think it might be nice, and maybe it's a little bit lighter to buy the actual like yoga towel, like sweat wicking towel. That would probably make my life a bit easier. And then, see, now I just forgot what I was thinking about. Usually it happens to me when I'm driving. I have all these things I'm like thinking about, and yeah, I just forgot one of the things that I was supposed to do when I get home today. I mean, like I said earlier, we were just gonna chill, and that's still the plan, but like getting stuff. I was also thinking about, so I think I mentioned I have an interview next week, and this interview is actually going to be in person on site. And I don't want to give too much yet, but apparently they dress casually, like jeans, t-shirt, all that stuff. So the recruiter was like, dress however you want as long as you're comfortable. But then I also don't want to dress too casual because it is an interview. I don't know. I haven't been in an in-person interview for so long that I don't know what to wear. I'm thinking I'm going to wear like black pants. I got these like really nice like black trousers, like, and they're a little loose from Aritzia like years ago, probably in like 2019 or even 2018, and I love those pants. Funny enough, the story behind that is that I walked into Aritzia, and the store manager was wearing it, and it looked so good on her. And I asked her, I was like, hey, what pants are you wearing? And she, showed it to me, and I was like, yep, I'm gonna get it. So I think I'm gonna wear that, and maybe like, I was thinking about wearing like a tank top and then a linen blazer because it's gonna be warm, to just, still be like put together, but still casual enough. But I don't know. I think the blazer might be too much because she said that because it's going to be an on-site interview, we're going to walk around the campus. She's going to show me around. So I think a linen blazer might be too hot. So I'm kind of opting out to maybe like a nice button down long sleeve, and I'll just like fold the sleeves up. I was thinking about that. Or maybe like a long sleeve button down like linen shirt that I can just fold up. I have a white one, so it's most like maybe like black white. I don't know if that's too plain. I feel like I should wear some color. And then just wearing my like tennis shoes because I want to be comfortable if I'm gonna walk around a lot. So I'm thinking about that. Or I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about going to like Nordstrom Rack or something like that to see if there's anything that piques my interest. Okay, there's more people now. There's like 6 people. I think that might be like the Saturday crowd. Funny enough, this is going to be my first time coming to this yoga class on a Saturday morning. I'm usually like a weekday person, but it is getting packed. There's 2, 4, 6, there's 8 people waiting, and I just saw someone pull up. Goody. Yeah, they all seem like a nice crowd though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the pants and the tennis shoes, and then I don't really want to buy anything new. I think I'm just going to wear, maybe I would just wear this like thrifted button down shirt that I have, or I might just go to a thrift store and see what they have. But I'm excited. I'm super excited for this interview, and manifesting I'm gonna get an offer from them. Okay, they just opened the door, so I'm gonna go in now. Another successful class. Oh, that was really good. Oh, I'm so glad I came out this morning because it always feels so good. Like I mentioned in my past, I think my last vlog, like it always feels so good after a class. It's like you feel kind of sluggish before going into it, but then afterwards you never regret going to class. So yeah, I'm heading home.